Wednesday night baseball now from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a battle of top-tier pitchers next on the show. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's ballpark. You can hit your best ball, and it's not going to get out of the ballpark. It's going to end up being a fly out. It allows the pitcher to challenge you more. So as a hitter, you have to get out of your mind worrying about the ball not carrying and understanding I'm probably going to get more fastballs than I normally do and be a little more aggressive. You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Diaz.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, but he missed it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, in his defense, he did have to go a long way to get there, but that's not the problem. The problem is once he arrives, he doesn't catch the dang ball. He knows as well as anybody that he should have brought that one in, and it's going to cost him an error, and we'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Stepping in, Rendell Gritcher. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. It's on to inning number 2 now in St. Louis with no score. Digging in the switch hitter, Kenny Vargas. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And a ball 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Pablo Sandoval. There we go, 1 out here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Hey, come on, guys.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Hey, now we
Carlos
got you.
Robles.
Here we go, boys.
Into the box, Carlos Robles in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Fouled back. Another try at 2-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up now, Jake Comstock.
Catcher, Jake Comstock.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So coming to the plate, Mike Leake. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Mike Leake.
No outs here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
0-2. Come on, fellas, let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
We got one here. We got one.
Into the box now, Colton Wong, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Austin has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Alcantara moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, number 15.
Got no outs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Alcantara going back on it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Ready for another chance. Kenny's Vargas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he looks at one in there. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Hey, get on with your best stuff right here.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Low with the splitter, ball 1. The pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, we got
2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this will get past Votto down the line. A fair ball. Striding in once again, Dexter Fowler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Dexter Fowler.
Had him right here.
first pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually they have this kind of success.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Jake Comstock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Fowler has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Reds lead it 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Robles. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 8-9-1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Boy, a lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Austin will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out. Digging in, Mike Leake looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Liner toward right center, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, this guy is always known for his hitting as a pitcher, and I tell you what, they could use him as a position player. That's a heck of a swing right there.
At the plate, Colton Wong. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Wong.
Hey, we got one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Here we go, guys. You got two down.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Late that time for a strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning. And
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Strikeout right now. Let's go, baby.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired 1 away. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Plays at 1 here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Ready once again, Kenny's Vargas. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Austin. Gone! Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Last time through was a base hit.
Let's go now. Let's go.
A 1-0 delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 1. Ready for another shot now. Dexter Fowler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Let's go, boys.
In there, strike 1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Digging in, Carlos Robles. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carlos Robles.
First delivery to him on the way. Main Street. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Foul territory. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Eugenio Suarez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. The Reds are on top, 3-1. Herrera will move into the on-deck circle now to try to... Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Jake Comstock earns his 8th victory of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Drew Storen
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago White Sox. White Sox baseball starts right now. Jose Quintana gets the call for game one of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's had good success against left-handed hitters, hitting under 250 against him. When you're having that kind of success against the left-handers, you're going to be in a lot of games.
And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Well, this is one of those big opportunities. You look back and say, did we learn anything? Now, yesterday, runners in scoring position in big situations, I couldn't drive them in. Now you got a chance to show you learned something and drive a run in here.
Come on, big guy, give me your stuff right here.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons. This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he is in there. In now, Avisail Garcia. And this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season.
Hey, clutch up for us. 3 strikeouts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Alcantara is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. White Sox pick up just the 1. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the White Sox 1 and the Reds nothing. Now at the plate, Clay Stanford. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play.
Clay Stanford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
The next 0-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Well, that's a slider breaking in right there, and if it's not in on your hands, that's a dangerous pitch. He got lucky that ball didn't go further.
Stepping in, Pat Valaika. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Valaika.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
One down, one down.
Has a look. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 3 here as that pitch runs way up and in and backs him out of the box here.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. On the 8th pitch of the Avs and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in now, Kevin Smith. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Where's the first here?
Here comes the 1-0. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
No one out now.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
In now Craig Hill.
First baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, strike 1.
Moncada.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Here's the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 3 complete. Off. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning.
Number 79.
Hey, no one down here.
Into the windup and the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Alcantara going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 24 home runs for him on the season. And the White Sox have cut the deficit to 3-2 now.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues the hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Avisail Garcia is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That's two close pitches right there, and he just laid off him. I think he's sitting on one specific pitch, and he hasn't gotten it yet.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Now batting, third baseman, Taylor.
Stepping in now, Taylor Motter. And he puts it on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Ready for another chance, Clay Stanford.
Left fielder, Clay Stanford.
2 down now, 2 down.
Fans, a reminder that good seats for tomorrow afternoon's ball game with these Reds are still available at any ballpark ticket window. Why not pick some up on your way home or visit us online at whitesox.com.
In there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Digging in for his second at-bat, Pat Valaika comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Valaika.
We got no outs.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Hit hard but foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Tilson.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done.
36.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Kevin Smith is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Thanks. Got 2 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rogers is right there as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 3-2. Digging in once again, Craig Hill, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Baseman, Craig Hill.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The 2-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
Moncada.
Hey, nobody away.
Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, let's get a 2-ball right here.
Here's the 0-2. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Well, that's a big base hit for him. I tell you what, it's no fun to be 0 for 2, but let alone 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. So this is a confidence builder right here.
Into the box, Jose Abreu. Austin racing back, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And tonight's final, 7-3. Jose Quintana earns his team leading 11th win. Jake Comstock struck out 10 in the losing effort. Nate Jones works 2 full innings in relief to record the save.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. A major league pitcher is approached by one of his coaches.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. In now is Adam Eaton. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And Harold, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
In the second spot tonight,
Anthony Rendon swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Bryce Harper. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Got him to go down swinging there. Bryce Harper is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
Xander Bogaerts.
I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Slow roller back to the mound. He's got it. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Well, that's a nice infield single. And was he flying down the line or what? But, man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Stepping up now, Pedro Alvarez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Let's leave a pair. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games. In there, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Fouled back. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Stepping up to the plate, number 21. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 21.
Hey, we got one here.
sacrifice attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in to try it again. Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. In now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball one.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Herrera over to his left. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Bryce Harper will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
This is pulled into right. Kingery is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-1. Fouled straight back. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
The 1-2 pitch. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So coming to the plate, Jake Comstock.
Pitcher, Jake Comstock.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Gonzalez is under this one. 1 gone. Striding in once again, Hyun-Soo Kim, a base hit in his first trip. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle, Herrera ranges to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Scooter Gennett. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Scooter Gennett.
Two down.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Peraza takes it in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Strike this guy out. Give him yourself.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now batting, number 21.
Number 21 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Check swing grounder to the right side. To his right, Peraza. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready once again, Adam Eaton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. No runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Third baseman, number
Anthony
6.
Rendon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Well, he doesn't have any.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game. Here's Bryce Harper now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Nationals on top, 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jake Comstock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. In now is Pedro Alvarez. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on 7-1, the final score in tonight's. Number 21 earns his 6th winning decision in this one. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening for my partners, Harold Reynolds.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. Facing the divisional frontrunner, this underperforming team receives an appeal to change their fortunes.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Kyle Hendricks is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's coming off an outing where he couldn't get out of the 5th inning. You know, 5th inning's that deciding inning for any pitcher. He was so frustrated he couldn't get through the 5th. And to make it worse and compound the matter, he got the loss. So this outing right here, if he's able to dig deep, we'll see him pitch well.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A little tapper. And he's set down, 1 away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on this evening, H?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're the top 3rd in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
Chris Bryant.
Here we go, guys. Let's go. One down.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Anthony Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Comstock will put this one away, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Stepping into the box, Jake Comstock.
Jake Comstock.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Hey, take a cut now. Get your cuts.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Reds are on top, 1-0. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's Javier Baez. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Javier Baez.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
Pitch on the way. In for a strike. It's 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. It remains 1-0. In now, Addison Russell. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Addison Russell.
Hey, first pitch strike. Get ahead here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Batting ninth, pitcher Kyle Hendricks.
Stepping in now, Kyle Hendricks. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Out of play. 1-2. Here it comes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That misses. 2-0. 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hayward takes as that pitch misses for ball 4. He'll take the walk.
Now batting,
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance?
The pitcher,
Jake
number 25,
Comstock.
Jake Comstock.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner breaks for third. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Well, I love it when guys are aggressive with the runner in scoring position. First pitch, he jumps all over it to drive in the run.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Hey, square one up. One time.
2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. On to first, and they get the double play. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base.
Leading off
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. Rizzo will head for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. Hard hit ball to second. To his left. Peraza throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1.
1 down. 1 down.
Force it 1 here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here he comes again. 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Wilson Contreras comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Into the box, Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Alcantara, and that's the 3rd out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full. Reds out in front, 4-1. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Russell.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Come on, guys.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count. 0-1. He'll come into play here at 319. 3 homers, 18 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Alcantara is in pursuit. He can't get there as it falls in.
This guy's just a good hitter. You can tell anytime you get a base hit on 2 strikes and you stay with that ball right there, that's why the average is going to stay over 300.
The right fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Chop foul over towards the dugout. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. This is flared out towards second. There's one. On to Votto, a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Jake
the pitcher,
Comstock.
number 25, Jake Comstock.
See it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He's set, and the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Hey, let it rip one time. Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hot shot to third. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Reds leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Ain't nobody out now.
Fans, a reminder that our series with these Cincinnati Reds continues here with another ball game tomorrow night. Good seats still remain.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now here it comes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Anthony Rizzo. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
One out. We got one.
The 0-2 home. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Anthony Rizzo becomes out number 2 this inning.
Laser one here.
Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out. So be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Here he comes on 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count is full.
Gets him to swing and miss at the knuckle curve, and it's full now. 3-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it 4-1. So stepping in, Gregory Polanco. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gregory Polanco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. High pop up. Rogers is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Yeah, we got one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
To third. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready once again, Javier Baez.
Second baseman, number 9.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Baez.
Stay ahead, stay ahead.
Let's get out of here.
First pitch on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs are down in order. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, Jake Comstock. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First delivery to him on the way. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 7 runs on 12 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
All right, one more time, right here.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They're on top 7-1. Here's Addison Russell. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Aaron Hicks will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Too low, 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jason Hayward is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
Inside is that for.
He still
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have Tony Cingrani enters from the pen. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Jake Comstock earned his 9th win of the year as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Kyle Hendricks was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
From one of the more hitter-friendly yards in the big leagues, a look at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jake Comstock will have the challenge of stopping these guys. This is a guy that's got a workhorse mentality out there, not afraid to throw a lot of pitches, but if he gets careless with his location, he can be hittable. Standing in, Starling Marte.
Leading off
he
for
comes
Arizona.
in currently 2nd on the team in home runs.
Starling Marte.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Harold, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him. Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, making me think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And oh, that gets him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Batting second. Second
Ball
baseman.
one.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
Hey, we got no outs.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
First 2 batters of the game, back-to-back hits. Not a good start for the pitcher, but the offense, they're running to the batter's box right now.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
Paul Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be paying close attention to Starling Marte. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
The right fielder, number 7.
And this one's in the dirt.
Peralta.
And the runners will stay put here on ball 1.
Hey, come on, we got to hold him.
Hey, we got one here.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real. Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Hey, now get the ground ball. Turn 2 for you right here. One down. One down.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. 3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of him.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
From the belt, the pitch fouled back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Peraza is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. And now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Stepping into the box, number 39 comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They've found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Hank Conger will be next. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Reds. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
Catcher, Hank Conger.
Hey, we got one out here. Get ahead, stay ahead.
Your attention, please. If you've ever thought about bringing a group to a Reds game, now is the time. There's no better way to catch the action of great Reds baseball at Great American Ballpark than to share the experience with a group of 25 or more. For more information on Reds group rates, contact the ticket office here at Great American Ballpark. Thank you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hank Conger is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Now another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Stepping in, Archie Bradley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
The 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
Leading off for Arizona.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 6.
Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Coming to the plate now, Ketel Marte. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Hey, come on now, guys. Draw the hold. Nobody down here.
From the stretch. And he lays off there 1-0. Here it comes 1-0. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
One down here, fellas. Here we go, boys.
Hey kids, ages 7 to 14. You'll want to be here at Great American Ballpark an hour before the gates open next Saturday morning. And bring your glove, because we're bringing back former Reds AA star Chris Gill to host a youth fielding clinic. The best of the bunch will receive an invitation to perhaps be a future motion capture actor for MLB The Show. Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark, but there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available, or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
7, David Peralta.
Come on, guys. Two outs here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. Third inning, no score to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Austin, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 2-0. So striding forward now, Jake Comstock.
Pitcher, Jake Comstock.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, number 39 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting,
Hank Conger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Hey, strike him out here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Archie Bradley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bradley.
Hey, first pitch strike, get ahead right here.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 1-1.
We got 2.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit to first. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead. What do you say now?
Fans, the RBI program, Reviving Baseball in Inner Cities, is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that seeks to promote the game of baseball to teenage boys and girls in disadvantaged areas. RBI currently serves over 120,000 boys and girls in more than 185 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest.
Here's Starling Marte as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a tough split right there. A splitter in the high 80s. When you're throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement, you're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit. Digging in once again, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. On the ground to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit in the air to center field. Alcantara has a beat on it. 1 out.
No runner, cut it.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready to take his hacks again, David Peralta, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
1-1.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
Hey, plays it 2. Let's roll it, eh?
Ready on 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
One away.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready once again, Yasmani Tomas. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, 0-1.
2 away.
This ball will be chopped foul. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Austin. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in for his second at bat, Jake Comstock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cue shot here out toward short. And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Well, there's a nice soft line drive from the pitcher. Kind of what you expect, right? Not really good hitter, but he puts the ball in play. Nice job.
And here's Jose Peraza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Jose Peraza.
Come on, big guy.
Full count. Here it comes. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Reds leave 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Didi Gregorius is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, no surprise, another single to lead off the inning here late in the game, but they haven't had a lot of runs. They've got a lot of hits today, but they haven't been able to put things together. I guess I give a little credit to the pitching staff. not allowing consecutive hits to hurt them.
Now batting, number 39.
Hey, knock it down, infield. Knock it down.
In now, number 39. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 39 goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Hank Conger is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The pitcher,
Archie Bradley stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Scooped up. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the D-backs 2 and the Reds 1. Luis Castillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Luis Castillo.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get it done.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.